The tension, the yellow card and red card controversies all converged in the fiery derby showdown between Chelsea and Arsenal. This match wasn't just a clash between two strong teams. It was a stage to display fighting spirit, determination, and the signature tension of this rivalry. Right from the opening minutes, viewers could feel that this wasn't a normal derby, but a real battle. Both teams entered the game with intensity and a highly physical style of play. Chelsea pressed high, unafraid of strong tackles, to put pressure on Arsenal's attacking stars, especially Bukayo Saka, who constantly became the focal point of fierce duels with Marc Cucurella. Within just a few minutes, referee Anthony Taylor had already shown the first yellow cards, setting the tone for a turbulent first half. As the half progressed, the tension escalated, and Arsenal began to lose their composure. Mikel Arteta's team were knocked out of their usual rhythm. The chaotic pace opened gaps for Chelsea to exploit. Poor defensive touches from the visitors, combined with Chelsea's pressing, led to more and more dangerous moments in front of David Raya's goal. A notable moment came when Enzo Fernandez broke into the penalty area, but Jurrien Timber intervened just in time to prevent a goal. Shortly after, Esteval wasted a golden opportunity, blasting the ball over the bar in a favorable position, leaving Stamford Bridge in disappointment. While Chelsea grew more energized, Arsenal faced a major problem. 3 of their defenders received yellow cards within the first 30 minutes, their most since data recording began in 2006. This was the clearest indication that the Gutters were getting dragged into Chelsea's physical style. The match grew suffocating until the biggest turning point of the first half arrived, Moisés Caicedo's red card. In the 35th minute, the Ecuadorian midfielder made a reckless tackle, stamping on Merino's ankle. Both players were in pain on the ground, but once VAR intervened, everything became clear. Anthony Taylor reviewed the incident and issued a straight red card, a decision that was almost unquestionable. Chelsea's fiery approach had troubled Arsenal, but it ultimately backfired when they lost one of their most crucial midfielders. After the red card, momentum shifted. Even so, Chelsea maintained their focus and discipline, refusing to collapse. Arsenal increased their tempo, creating their most dangerous chance of the first half when Martinelli struck a low drive, but goalkeeper Robert Sanchez made a brilliant diving save. The half ended without goals, but full of intensity and physical battles. Immediately at the start of the second half, both sides made important tactical changes. Arsenal brought on Miles Rice-Kelly for Ricardo Calafiori to stabilize the flank and reduce the risk of another booking. Meanwhile, Chelsea introduced Alejandro Garnacho for Esteval, signaling their intention to strengthen counterattacks using the young winger's pace. Just 3 minutes later, Chelsea unexpectedly took the lead in the 48th minute. Even with only 10 men, Enzo Maresca's team maximized a set-piece opportunity. From a corner, Trevoh Chalobah rose highest and powered a header into the far corner past David Raya. The goal reminded everyone that Chelsea remained dangerous despite being a man down, forcing Arsenal to increase their attacking efforts. The visitors reacted quickly with personnel changes to enhance attacking power. Martin Odegaard and Noni Madueke were brought on for Zubimendi and Martinelli, injecting fresh energy into midfield and the left wing, while improving the link-up potential between Saka and Merino. About 10 minutes after conceding, Arsenal found the equalizer with a beautifully coordinated play. Bukayo Saka, despite being largely shut down by Cucurella, produced a brilliant cross into the box, and Mikel Merino made no mistake, heading the ball clinically to level the match. The goal lifted Arsenal's spirits, proving they could capitalize on even small mistakes from Chelsea. The remainder of the second half saw Chelsea, still with only 10 men, push hard for a second goal. Pedro Neto, Delab, and Garnacho consistently threatened with counterattacks. Despite Arsenal's pressure and Chelsea's resilience, the match ended 1-1. Arsenal fans would certainly feel disappointed for failing to take full advantage of the red card, but on a day when Arteta's side did not perform at their best, a draw was acceptable. Reece James was undoubtedly the man of the match. The English defender contributed directly to the attack with 1 assist, 2 key passes, and 1 big chance created, while also excelling defensively. James won 11 duels, completed 100% of his dribbles, 100% of his tackles, and 100% of his ground duels. Speaking after the match, the Chelsea captain expressed regret for only securing 1 point. We had to play with 10 men very early, which made everything harder. Everyone can see our position and what we're fighting for. Today sends a big message. We can take many positives from this performance. We worked extremely hard. The coaching staff put in a huge amount of analysis to prepare us to attack in the right moments and cause problems. Looking at the number of yellow cards, I think there should have been another red card. There were 7 or 8 players already booked. This is a London derby. Everyone wants to win. When we went down to 10 men, we had to adapt. The message from Enzo Maresca was clear. Hit them on the counterattack. And as I shared with Sky Sports, that plan almost worked. Arsenal have been at the top in recent years. We knew facing them wouldn't be easy, but we tried to play our way and make it difficult for them when they lost the ball. Enzo changed the system a bit, and we knew we wouldn't have much possession. We knew they would attack relentlessly, so we tried to catch them on counters, and we managed it a few times effectively. For Arsenal, goal scorer Merino, who was also involved in the incident leading to Caicedo's red card, said, "On one hand, it's disappointing not to win. When you wear this shirt, you want to win every match. On the other hand, we know the season is long. Stamford Bridge is a tough stadium, and we accept the point." We showed strong mentality when equalizing. When they went down to 10 men, we should have been more patient with the ball. That doesn't mean playing slowly, but switching play, stretching the field, and delivering crosses. He added that the challenge from Caicedo completely stretched my ankle, but thankfully my joints and body are flexible. I knew instantly it was a terrible tackle and would be a straight red card. We train every day to position ourselves correctly, to stay out of the defender's line of sight, and attack the ball at the highest point. When you train with someone daily, you understand their strengths. Saka put the ball in the perfect place for me to score. This is the Premier League. Both teams are strong. If you win a duel or a second ball, you have a chance to attack the box. Today we did not reach our best level.